And we are live. Hey guys, how are you doing? I hope you're all doing really well. What do we got tonight? We're drinking Doom Bar Zero alcohol, of course. And what have I got for you? Well, I've got a big show coming up. Obviously this week we lost quite an amazing bass player actually, and obviously this show is dedicated to him. I have got a bit of a bio coming up for him. I'm also going to repeat Freedom for Sean Hockey, because I was really not very happy with the way that went the other day, and I figured we can do a lot better than that for my brother Sean. And so we're going to play that again tonight. Let's have a quick look at who we've got in, and we're going to dive right through it. Actually, I have got a bit of an updated chat cam tonight. See what you think of this. How's that look? There we go. Jack Collins is in. He says the whole reason why I play guitar is because of ZZ Top. Rest in peace, Dusty Hill. By the way, let me know, guys, how does the audio sound tonight? Does it sound okay? Because I'm trying this new mic. Well, I say new mic. It was the mic I was using for the British Boutique Guitar Festival, and it saves me having to keep on charging the lapel mic and worrying about whether it will last the hour. So please let me know if it sounds okay. If you need it a little bit louder, I can turn it up a bit. Anyway, going back to my new chat cam, which I think looks pretty cool. Yeti Matsy Nightcat, hey bro, good to see you. Sean Hockey is in. Excellent, I'm so glad you're in, man, and I'm going to make it up to you tonight. Rajan Kamal says, rest in peace Dusty Hill. Who doesn't like ZZ Top? Let me guess, no one. Exactly. Trevor locks in. Good evening, Mike and everyone on here. Not a massive ZZ Top fan, but did have a few albums by them through Eliminator and Afterburner. Yeah, that was what they were called, mate. Yeah, absolutely. Tell me about it. August already. Dennis, hey man, good to see you in. We have got Jack Collins, I think it's hello to the Bam Mozzie. Cheers, brother. Great to see you in. Big Gary, Big G, Gary Hollander, great to see you in. William De Silva, cool to see you, brother. Let me see. Fret Hustler, good morning to you, brother. The Lamb, howdy to you too, my friend. Excellent. Who else we got? Guitar Man 45, Jake Lee Guitar, good to see you, bro. I want everyone to know. Here we go. I just want everyone to know that this song is just a dedication to the brave to keep safe and peaceful world we love and everyone around the world. Yeah, totally, man. Tall Thing Kev, great to see you, brother. That looks like we've got quite a nice little crowd. So, yes, it's the 1st of August, guys. The 1st of August. And that means it's Universal Birthday for Shelter Dogs Day today. It's also National Friendship Day, so I'm really glad that you are all in, because you're all very cherished friends of mine. It's National Girlfriend Day. I don't have a girlfriend, or at least that's what I say to my wife. So yeah, please just let me know if this mic sounds okay, or if it sounds a bit echoey. We'll change it out, but it'd be much easier for me to use this. It's also National Sisters Day, so if you are a sister, then happy Sisters Day to you. It's Spider-Man Day. Yay. I'm sure there's lots of Spider-Man fans out there. It's also American Family Day, so if you're in the US, cherish your family today, guys. It's National Raspberry Cream Pie Day as well. Whatever that is. It's also Psychic Day, but hey, I guess most of you out there already knew that. It's Respect for Parents Day. Well, I hope it is Respect for Parents Day because my daughter Emily has got a party going on in the marquee outside and she promised to be nice and quiet for me for my live stream. So let's hope it's Respect for Parents Day. And finally, it's World Wide Web Day today. So there you go. Lots of days. Lots of good stuff. Hey, Grandpa Joe. Hey, Grumpy Mike. Good to see you, brother. BC Rich 581. RD Amplification's in as well. It's great. Grumpy Mike says it does sound a bit echoey. Right, okay, man. Yeah, sounds good, but I agree. A bit echoed. Yeah, absolutely. Well, this mic is a great mic, but yeah, I figured it might be just a little bit more ambient. So there we go. Tom Joel Nilsson. Hello, everyone. Greetings from Denmark. DK, ZZ Top fan here. Well, I'm really glad you're a ZZ Top fan, man, because this guy was awesome, and he's going to be sadly missed. So thank you for that. Do people make these days up? No, RD Amplification. I think they are real days. So yeah, there we go. I believe they're real days. So anyway, cheers. Good to see you in, Rob, and I hope all is going well, and I hope you've had lots and lots of inquiries as a result of the British Boutique Guitar Festival. I'm quite happy to change this mic out if it's too echoey. You're a little echoey, Big G says. Right. We don't have a problem with that. We'll change it out, guys. Let me just get my radio mic on, and we'll swap back to this other way of doing it, because I don't want you guys to miss out on anything. So it's going to go quiet for a second, and then I'll be back. Right then, there we go. Oh well, it was worth a try, but we'll put this one on tonight. There we go. Let's pop that in there. Ooh, ow! Okay, is that any better? Is that much better? That's how you're used to it, isn't it, guys? So there we are. Just pop that in my pocket, and away we go. Let's hope that it's charged up enough to manage the whole show, because I haven't charged it, and that was one of the reasons I tried this. Graham Campbell, good to see you as well, brother. Really, really nice to see you in. Did I say hello to Rajan Kamal 77? Woo, he's in as well. Much cleaner. Okay, well, if Bam Mozzie says it's much cleaner, it's got to be. So there we go. Graham Campbell is in. Yeah, okay. Okay, I get it. That's no problem. We will stick with the with this mic. If it goes tonight, I apologise. I'm pretty sure it'll be cool, but hopefully that'll sound better. Trevor Locke says was fine before to me, to be honest, but yeah, still sounds okay. Cool. Great, Vanzini. Hey, man. Good to see you, bro, as well. Real good to see you guys in. So, yeah, I have got a couple. Rajan Kamal 77 says, but I don't mind the ambient. There you go. Well, maybe I'll try putting it down a bit lower, or maybe closer to my mouth for next time, because it is hanging from the ceiling, and it could be better. So there we go. Dave Lewis. Hey, good to see you in as well. Yeah, so I've got two videos for you this evening, and I think we're going to start with my buddy Sean Hockey's video tonight, because I really want to make up for Friday. That really didn't work, did it? I mean, it wasn't good, at least to say the least. It wasn't good. So we'll have a listen to his track tonight with his brother Jay, and I think he said the singer's name was Brian, or maybe it was the drummer's name was Brian, but I'm sure he will tell us all anyway. This one does sound better. Okay, man, that's cool. I've swapped it out. We'll use this. It's not an issue. I just thought, hey, My buddies out there won't mind if I try something, but we won't try it again. Or at least if we do, we'll get a little bit closer. Dave Lewis is in the middle of a thunderstorm. Wow, and torrential rain. Gee, man, that's not good. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. We have had a little bit of rain here today, but certainly hasn't been torrential. I had to put the marquee up again today because I took it down on Thursday evening because the winds were going to get real bad. Yeah, okay, man, that's cool. Bit of room reverb. Yeah, never killed anybody, but it's better with this, I'm sure. It's much better with this. We'll stick with this. I'm just hoping that it's charged enough. So, guys, I'm going to quickly have a look and see how many likes we have. We have 40 of you watching and only 17 likes. Right, if you can get that up to 25, we'll have a look at Sean Hockey's tune, okay? So I'll wait and have a look. Hopefully we can get that up nice and quickly to 25 likes. There we are at 19, I love it. We're getting there. That's 2 more, 20. Well done, guys. Still at 20. We can do it. We can do it. 21. There we have it. 21. Only another 4 and we'll check. 23. There we go. This is what we like. We like our likes. 24. 1 more to go and we'll check out Sean Hockey's track. Okie dokie. Any second now. Oh, 26. There we go, guys. Nice one. So this is Sean Hockey's track called Freedom by his band Senescent, and it's with his brother Jay, and hope you enjoy it.
Sacrifice and price.
So there we go. All good stuff. Whew. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I certainly hope that Sean enjoyed it, because that was a little bit better than we heard it on Friday. And yeah, really didn't want to let you down, brother. So there it is. Let's have a look. Lots of people say it's good. Dave Lewis saying it's a bit depressing, but there we go. Jake Lee saying great track, Sean. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, that's okay. It's okay if you don't like it. We're all a bit different. We are all a bit different. Yeah, very Metallica-esque. And that's Terry's 3Gs. How are you, my brother? Great to see you in. He says, nice in the good Metallica way, not the crappy one. Love it, love it. Girls and Guns. Yeah, there was a pretty hot girl there, so I don't know if she's your girlfriend, but hey man, if she is, all good stuff. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Sean. Really hope that that made up for Friday. Bit of a cock up there on Friday, but hey, we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that. So guys, tonight we're going to have a little chat about the late great Dusty Hill. Now, I'm a huge ZZ Top fan. Admittedly, only really all the commercial stuff that we got to hear on MTV and the like. I really love all of the classics like Legs, Sharp Dressed Man, Tush, all those classic chart hits. But actually, if you go back, and when I was doing my research, admittedly, I did take the biog from a website that was Dusty's website, but I didn't realise that they were around and playing live as early as 1969. I mean, seriously, guys, that band, Dusty was with ZZ Top for over 50 years. I believe it was 51 years. That's crazy. That was literally the year before I was born. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, I hope we've got some cool stuff to say about the late great Dusty Hill tonight. I'm just having a look at some of your comments. Let me see. Yep, there we go. RD Amplification says really cool early blues rock songs. Yep, which is wicked. XMG12 loves all of their stuff, which is cool. Yeah, I think that ZZ Top are one of those bands that really are very simple, a little bit. I'm going to say a little bit like AC/DC. Nice, simple, straightforward rock, but great tunes, absolutely incredible tunes. And I think that makes all the difference, you know. At the end of the day, you can tap your feet along to it and just, oh, excuse me, great party music. That's what I would say, great party music. Let me go back to here. William De Silva says Billy was one of Jimmy's favourite players. There you go. And I'm assuming that you are talking Jimmy Page. And Billy was an influence on Jimmy Page, that's for sure. Yeah, that's fun. That's a fun fact. There we go from Trevor. Frank Beard on drums, the only one without a beard. Pooh Ninja's in. Hey, Pooh Ninja, great to see you. He says, R.I.P. Dusty, R.I.P. indeed. Yep, there you go. Roadie's Jam Cave, 50 plus years, same three guys, same three chords, Reverend Billy Gibbons, which is wicked. CGS, they were around and met Jimi Hendrix. Billy, in fact, received a Stratocaster as a present from Jimmy because he was so impressed with the band. Wow. And Dennis saw them first in 1972. Wow, man, that is so cool. So cool. Grumpy Mike grew up on ZZ Top, but didn't really care for the Eliminator era. Yeah, it was quite poppy, wasn't it? I'll take that. I understand that. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Billy Gibbons used to play with Jimi Hendrix. Hendrix stated in interviews how much he liked Billy Gibbons playing. I think he met Jimmy because Hendrix loved Billy's playing. There you go. See, you're all saying the same stuff. Dano, good to see you, man. Really good to see you. Their early stuff is actually really musically interesting, very different from the commercial stuff. Yeah, I was listening to a bit today, and some of their early stuff, it's much more, I'm going to say blues type influence, I would say. Yeah, Dave Evans, good to see you, man. Very sad. Hey from Canada, or hey to Canada. It's great to have you in, brother, really is. Love ZZ Top, always have. Dusty will be greatly missed, he certainly will. Lagrange is a phenomenal song, and Harden looks to play properly. Well, actually, a lot of ZZ Top stuff is harder to play than it sounds. It really is. There we go. William De Silva still talking to Sean about his track. RD amplification, that's Rob, says check out the stuff around the brown sugar era. Okay, I'll try that, man. Hey, guess what? You've got one of your amps in the background of my video still. Look at that. That's Lewis's amp still here with me. So all cool. Moving Sidewalks open for Hendrix, right? That was Dusty's band with his brother and Beard, wasn't it? I think. He was still playing in the band when he died too. He played his last gig on July the 18th. Well, how about that? He died 9 days later. And he was the one that said to let the tech guy play. He really wanted the band to go on, which I think is really, really important. And I think it's cool that he did that. XMG said Eliminator, Afterburner and Recycler, they never quite got away from it after the success of 84. They went real big in 84. That's absolutely for sure. And yeah, that's about my era. I think that kind of Eliminator album onwards was kind of my era. Pooh Ninja, love me some ZZ, but what the was Burger Man? You know how that was written on the road? Oh, I didn't know. That's cool. Yeah, Legs. That's probably one of my favourite ones. Excellent. RD Amplification sent me some driving instructions. Well, thank you for that. Hopefully I'm doing a good job of driving this stream tonight. A Guten Abend from Stuttgart in Germany. Jason's in. Good to see you, bro. R.I.P. Dusty, another legend gone, but his legacy will indeed live on. Absolutely. That's where you saw them, is it? Rio Grande Mud. April 1972. My goodness, man. You were lucky to see them back that far ago. I've got a few pictures in the tribute that are around that kind of era. And yeah, they look so young. It's so sweet. Bam Mozzie says MTV era. Yeah, that was my kind of era, I'm afraid. So do you like this new slightly different chat cam setup tonight? I quite like it. I hope you do. Yeah, Dave, everybody loves that red amp and cabinet. I'm not surprised either. That is a Duelist custom from RD Amplification, and he's in tonight, so say nice things, because actually you don't need to say nice things. That amp really, really rocks. I've been chilling out on that quite a bit recently, and really glad Lewis left it here for me to have a play with. I'll make some videos on it, I promise you guys. Okay, the cars, the girls, the music, absolutely. Jack Collins loves the old song Mexican Blackbird. I'm not aware of that one. That is really, really strange. But hey, I'm going to check that out. So thanks for that, Jack. They put MTV on the map. They surely did, Dennis. They sold millions of the ZZ Top key rings. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Sean Hockey says, and CGS, you always do a great job. Sometimes things just don't work out, but we live and learn. Love new setup, my brother. Well, thank you very much. This is the same setup that I use, but I'm glad you like this new chat cam. That's really cool. Big G says, Manic Mechanic, great ZZ song. Wow, I did not know that. Lemmy was a roadie for Jimi Hendrix around 1967. What a combination. Yeah, absolutely amazing. I didn't realise that. In fact, funny enough, I'm pretty sure that I did hear that somewhere. Grumpy Mike says, my favourite ZZ Top song has to be Beer Drinkers and Hellraisers. Well, I'm up for that, man. Dash Shaft, evening, mate. I didn't see you slip in there. Fancy meeting you here, Jason Carter, he says, and Jason's having a chat with him. Grumpy Mike, XMG12s has got that on blue vinyl. It's probably older than you are. Love it. Is there a green tinge to the video, or is it just my eyes? No, there is a very slight green tinge to this. I colour corrected for the cameras I was using for the British Boutique Guitar Festival, and now I've gone back to my old two cameras, which are these ones. That is a Canon L lens, and that's a Canon Nifty 50, and I haven't colour balanced this camera back yet. But if it's bothering you, I can certainly colour balance it for you. Let me see. Phil Squarer. I worked a couple of their shows a couple of times when I used to be a stagehand in Sacramento. Wow. Now that is cool. So Phil, can you tell us, what were they like? What were the guys like? Did you get to meet them? And what was Dusty like particularly? Chas Chandler, Jimmy's manager, was mates with Lemmy and hooked them up. Oh, I didn't know that. Wow. BC Rich says, happy day. The custom bass assembly's done. And he didn't screw it up. Everything worked. Well done, man. Awesome. Awesome stuff. So, shall we have a little look at my mini biography and tribute to Dusty Hill, because I'm ready to do that. Let me have a look and see how many of you we've got in and how many likes we've got. We've got 32 likes and 39 concurrent viewers at the moment. So I think it is about time, because we're approaching the halfway mark in if we go to the hour, which I'm not sure we will tonight. But shall we have a look? Do you guys want to see the little tribute? Let me know. I'm sure you do. Sorry, let me go back to that. Rax Effect said, I did some ZZ Top front of house system babysitting at various festivals. It was funny to see their beards be thicker before the show. Oh man. CGS is about to Hulk out. What's Hulk out? No idea what that is. Bam Mozzie, but there you go. No worries about the green, CGS. I'm the kind of Luddite who's more interested in the content and not the veneer on top. That's what we do here, brother. It's all about the content, and hopefully you're enjoying the content. That's the main thing. Hell yeah! Yeah, let it rip. That's what you're all saying. Do it. Would love to see it, Mike. Heck yeah. Okay, let's check out my Dusty Hill tribute. Here we go. Joseph Michael Dusty Hill, May the 19th, 1949 to July 27th, 2021, was an American musician who was the bassist of the rock band ZZ Top. He also sang lead and backing vocals and played keyboards. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of ZZ Top in 2004. Hill played with ZZ Top for over 50 years. After his death, he was replaced by the band's longtime guitar tech Elwood Francis in line with Hill's wishes. Hill was born in Dallas, Texas on May 19, 1949. He and his older brother Rocky Hill, also a musician, were raised in the Lakewood neighborhood of East Dallas. He attended Woodrow Wilson High School in Dallas, where he played the cello. Like his future bandmates, Hill grew up listening to blues music, which was uncommon in white families. He recalled shocking parents of his childhood friends when he brought the records by Muddy Waters or Son House to their houses. Hill began singing for money with his brother Rocky at the age of 8. After Rocky formed a band with a drummer, Dusty took up the bass at the age of 13. Unlike many bassists, he didn't learn to play guitar first. He said, "I kind of learned how to play on stage and whatnot, and embarrassment is a great motivator. If you don't play well, standing up there with the lights on, it really stands out. So it behooves you to get your shit up pretty quick." Hill, his brother and future ZZ Top member Frank Beard played in local Dallas bands, the Warlocks, the Cellar Dwellers and American Blues. From 1966 to 68, American Blues played the Dallas-Fort Worth-Houston circuit. In 1969, Hill was a member of a fake version of the British band The Zombies with Beard. Hill recalled, "Being a musician in Texas had its own set of risks, and at that time we had long blue hair. In the 60s in Texas, I probably got less shit about having blue hair than about having long hair, because I believe they thought I was crazy." In 1968, American Blues relocated to Houston. This time, Rocky wanted to focus on straight blues, while Dusty wanted the band to rock more. Rocky left the band and Dusty and Beard moved to Houston, joining guitarist and vocalist Billy Gibbons of Houston psychedelic rockers Moving Sidewalks. In the recently formed ZZ Top, just after they released their first single, Salt Lick, in 1969. With the band's leader Gibbons as main lyricist and arranger, Hill played bass and keyboards and sang lead on some songs. With the assistance of manager Bill Ham and engineer Robin Hood Brains, ZZ Top's first album in 1971 was released and exhibited the band's humour, with barrelhouse rhythms, distorted guitars, double entendres and innuendo. The music and songs reflected ZZ Top's blues influences. Following their debut album, the band released Rio Grande Mud in 1972, which produced their first charting single, Francine. In 1973, Tres Hombres, ZZ Top perfected its heavy blues style and amplified its Texas roots. The boogie rock single La Grange brought the band their first hit, with it just missing the Billboard Top 40. In 1975, Hill sang lead vocals on Tush, the band's first top 20 hit and one of its most popular songs. On the 1976 album, Tejas, Hill took the lead vocal on $10 Man and duetted with Gibbons on It's Only Love. In the mid-70s, it saw the band busy recording and touring extensively, and towards the end of the decade, the band took a break, during which Hill worked at Dallas Airport to keep himself active and grounded. When the group returned with their next album in 1979, Gibbons and Hill revealed their new image of matching massive beards and sunglasses. Their hit singles from the period, Cheap Sunglasses and Pearl Necklace, showed a more modern sound. Hill's on-screen appearances include Back to the Future Part 3, Mother Goose Rock and Rhyme, and the July 2009 episode of WWE Raw and Deadwood, and as himself in the 11th season of King of the Hill, Hank Gets Dusted, in which Hank Hill is said to be Dusty's cousin. He also made an appearance in the Drew Carey Show as himself for a spot in Drew's band, but was rejected because of his attachment to his trademark beard, which he prefers to as a Texas goatee. In 2000, he was diagnosed with hepatitis C, and so ZZ Top cancelled their European tour. Hill resumed work though in 2002 and was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of ZZ Top in 2004. In 2019, Netflix released the documentary ZZ Top, That Little Old Band from Texas. In July 2021, he was forced to leave ZZ Top after a hip injury. The band performed without him at the Village Commons in New Lenox, Illinois, with the band's guitar tech Elwood Francis on bass. On July 27, 2021, Hill died at his home in Houston, Texas at the age of 72. The cause of death was not announced. Gibbons confirmed that ZZ Top would continue with Francis as per Hill's wishes. According to Gibbons, Dusty emphatically grabbed my arm and said, "Give Elwood the bottom end and take it to the top." He meant it, amigo, he really did. Texas Governor Greg Abbott wrote on Twitter, "Today we lost a great friend and remarkable Texan." Hill cited Cream bassist Jack Bruce and bassist Stanley Clarke and Charles Mingus as early influences. He said he used to play more complicated bass parts but came to prioritise a composition over complexity. Sometimes you don't notice the bass. I hate that in a way, but I love that in a way. That's a compliment. That means you filled everything and it's right for the song, and you're not standing out where you don't need to be. Michael Hann of The Guardian wrote that Hill's bass tone was every bit as crucial to their sound as Gibbons' guitar. Hill sang lead or co-lead on several ZZ Top songs. The Guardian described his vocals as high, true, tenor, contrasting against Gibbons' radioactive growl. Preferring the Fender Telecaster bass, Hill used many basses and amplifiers in different combinations. He maintains a large collection of vintage and custom basses by luthier John Bolin of Bolin Guitars USA. Hill designed uncomplicated bass with single pickup and a single volume knob, with the occasional addition of a specially powered knob for tone control. The man will be truly missed. Rest in peace, Dusty Hill. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I really love one particular comment that he made, and that is composition over complication. And I think that really sums up not only Dusty Hill, but also ZZ Top. It's all about the tune. It's all about the song. And yeah, I think that's really, really important. Also noticed that my buddy, Phil Squira, said he did a loadout one night. One of the guys was hanging out backstage talking with someone. I was surprised how slender they were. They looked so big on stage. So I'm going to see what other comments we got. You love the Black Crowes, but apparently the singer has a big personality. Illness lights yellow and green. Dusty sang Tush. No, great groove on that song. Yes, he did. And yeah, I think that was one of their earliest real cracking tunes. See, Cheap Sunglasses, yeah, totally agree. I love that song as well. Pooh Ninja saw them and Jeff Beck before the lockdown. It was a great show. Wow, that recent. Oh man. Dave Lewis says ZZ Top at Glastonbury a few years ago. The sound wasn't very good, but I blame the BBC for that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeti Matsi Nightcat saying, rest in peace, Dusty Hill. I'll miss you. Yeah, thank you, Gary. Bless you. I hope it was a good tribute. I did my very best. Dennis said, Humble Pie opened for ZZ Top in 1972 in Tulsa, or vice versa. I can't remember. I wonder why. It was a while ago, mate. It was a while ago. 49 years. Gee. Thank you very much, Great Vanzini, and thank you very much, Grumpy Mike, too. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, there we go. Liked his philosophy. We're on the same page, Dash Shaft. The bass, well, it didn't mean that it shouldn't be heard, not as a solo instrument. That's it. It's the driver of the bus. Yes, absolutely. Thank you very much, Grandpa Joe. R.I.P. Dusty. Fret Hustler says, great tribute. Thanks, mate. Really appreciate these kind words. Thank you. Thank you is a killer tune. CGS, great dedication. Very nice. Thanks. That was great. And CGS, Mike, great job. Well, thank you so much, Dennis. Thank you all so much. Again, it's good. I think we have to do these things. When we lose fantastic musicians like Dusty, and when we lose greats, it's important to mark the occasion, because they deserve these tributes. You know, I think that ZZ Top probably influenced a lot of my playing. I don't know if you noticed, and I'm sorry that it played 3 times during that. You probably fed up with it. But I did a kind of ZZ Top tribute a while back when I was working with the little Marshall amp over in the corner there, which I think you probably see better on cam 1. No, Lewis's guitar's in the way. But yeah, Billy Gibbons used a 12-watt combo. Let me get this right. The 5502, I think it was, Marshall combo, 12-watt combo on one of their earlier albums. I'm not sure which album it was now, but I tried to get the tone through that, and that piece playing in the background of the tribute was actually my 12-watt Marshall stack. So hope you enjoyed that, really do. Pooh Ninja saying throw some thumbs up, folks. Bless you, man. Dave Lewis says loves humble pie. Terry's 3Gs, nice tribute video, CGS, sir. Well, bless you very much, thank you. John Robson, he's in. Great to see you. Hello, chaps. You're watching on a smart TV and commenting on my phone. Out of sync as usual. Love your tribute to Dusty. Well, thanks, brother. That's really, really kind. And cheers to you, mate. And once more, apologies for not making your live stream on Friday. I had a hugely busy week this week. I was doing a workshop. We were basically I was doing a drama workshop with about 12, 13, 14, I think it might have been, youngsters. And we wrote a horror movie and filmed it in a week. Now I've just got to get down to editing the thing, which is going to take me forever. But yeah, all the kids were still here. And they were even still here when I went live with Lewis at 6:30. But thankfully, we just finished the filming by then. But I will definitely be up for a beer next Friday, brother. Okie dokie. Dash Shaft says, don't forget Billy plays on 7s. I tried 12s once, trying to sound like Malcolm Young. Never again. Yeah, he has got very thin strings. I know that Billy Gibbons, there's a few videos out there looking at using real thin gauge strings. But yeah, Phil Squira says, killer tribute, Mike. Thanks for the stream tonight. Gonna play some ZZ Top vinyl this evening. Have a great one. Well, thank you very much for that. And everybody's saying hello to John. And Dave Lewis says, good to see you enjoying your new telly. I don't know how I feel about being up on a big screen, but there we go. Yeah, Dash Chef, does he want a flake with it? Oh dear, John, you really get it taken out of you, mate. But I have to say, I've never seen a head on your beer that big, but mine is in a bottle tonight, so I'm getting away with it. And I'm drinking, yeah, might as well be water, because it's Doom Bar Zero alcohol as usual. Big G would like to see the movie when it's finished. Well, mate, I might just put it out there for you, brother. Excuse me. The only thing is that obviously they are youngsters, and I'm not sure about GDPR and data protection, because usually we have a premiere here in the marquee and the kids all get to sit and watch it together, and then we put it private usually on YouTube for parents and stuff. But I might just sneak, just because you are such a great support and long-term patron, I might just sneak you a peek of it, mate. How about that? XMG, talking about drums, Mike, you nailed it last week. Great stuff. Well, thank you so much. Now, I don't consider myself a drummer, but I do love playing this kit. And I have to say, if I'm absolutely honest, with my hand on my heart, I practice the drums way more than I practice the guitar. So I'm really glad that that's starting to pay off. I love jamming with all the guys here last week. And to be fair, it was a great opportunity because every single one of the YouTuber guitarists that was here was way better than I am. So to actually play the drums, let them get on with the bass and the guitar was a real bit of fun, and I really enjoyed it. In fact, I'm seriously thinking about being a drummer in the band because I just love hitting things, I think. So yeah, I'm really glad you enjoyed that. Thanks, bro. Real cool. I'd love it, brother. You're a huge horror fan. Yeah, well, these kids, they wrote this thing. They wrote the whole thing all themselves, literally. Excuse me. I do get gassy when I drink out of the bottles. I do apologise. Yeah, so they arrive on Monday and we do 5 days. So we do from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. every day, and we start with a blank sheet. We have no clue what we're going to do, and by the end of the week we either put together a show to go on stage, or we put together a movie and filmed it, and that's what we did this week. So yeah, that's why I was so busy. That's why I missed Beer O'Clock with Mr. Robson, which I haven't missed in a long time. I've been on about 5 or 6 of them now, and I'm a little bit hooked, if I'm honest. Even though it's only water. Actually, yeah, where's Quentin tonight? Dave Lewis says, Mike, I always watch you on a 55 or 60 inch screen and post on the iPad. Oh my word. Goodness knows what I look like on that big screen. Hopefully there's a little bit less of me now. That's a great point, Dashap. You're never unemployed as a drummer. They're in short supply up north at the minute. So I'm told by my mates who still play out. Hopefully that was a northern accent. Grumpy Mike said, you did a great job on the kit. You held your own just fine. Well, thank you so much. John says, nay, brother Mike. I love it. Big G says, that's awesome, man. And I guess you're talking about the workshop. I love working with them. I have to say, teaching a little bit of guitar sometimes is really awesome for youngsters, because to give them sort of a start on guitar is really cool. But I love the drama thing because it really encourages them to gel and to work together as a team. It encourages them to come out of their shell, and they get boost of confidence, which is just incredible. And you can never ever not love teaching youngsters and seeing their minds. They're like sponges, and yeah, it's my favorite thing to do, man. Really is. In fact, if I had to choose between teaching kids and playing the guitar, you're going to be very disappointed in me, because I would choose teaching kids every day of the week. Love playing my guitars, don't get me wrong. Love playing the drums, but there's nothing quite as fulfilling as helping youngsters to develop themselves. So yeah, really cool. Let's see. Oh, there's a beer there. Thank you so much. Guitar Hack. Hey man, he's late. You are late, mate. I've got maximum of 11 minutes left. So there we go. Yes, I saw Grumpy Mike. It's going to be on Ben Coombs' show tonight. Check that out. My brother Grumpy Mike is awesome, and so is Ben, of course. I don't know why that's not showing. There you go, Dave. Dave Lewis, big man. There's a shortage of HTV drivers in the UK. What are you like? Bam Mozzie says those jams are great, and you need a good rhythm section to let the guitar soar. Well, mate, thank you so much. I did my very best. Big G says teaching kids anything about the arts, I believe, is super important. Totally, brother. Totally. It is. As I say, it's pretty much what I live for, man. And there we go. Well, I'm not a drummer, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Maybe I am. CGS, have you ever tried Reverend Billy's 7-gauge strings? They help me to play after nerve damage in the fingers. Well, funny you should mention that. I'm still struggling. I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. Actually, it's pretty good today. But my index finger on my right hand is definitely quite weak, and it's to do with the muscle in my right arm. And fingers crossed, the ones I can cross, all's going to be well. But yes, I'm not sure that it's going to help me because it's not my left hand. My left hand is fine. I'm not even struggling with the pick, to be honest, because it's strong enough to hold a pick. But yeah, just having a little bit of fun with that at the minute. So there we go. Jason Carter says, sorry, I was eating, but your Dusty Hill tribute was fantastic, Mike. Well, thank you so much, brother. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate it. Let me see what else is being said. My first gig after COVID is tomorrow. Guitar Hack, have yourself an absolutely awesome gig, man. That is so cool. Do you know what? It's so nice to see people getting back into the swing of things and back into the old ways, because we have been locked down, shut away and kept quiet for way too long. And the one thing musicians need is to get out there and play live with our bands. So really glad you're doing that, bro. Maybe tell everybody where you're playing. You never know. We do get a lot of people on, so maybe somebody be local and can come and check it out. Yeah, Dave Lewis, do look in on Ben's show tonight. It's usually 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and he's got Grumpy Mike on tonight. I will definitely be watching that. Not tonight, I'm afraid, because I do need my beauty sleep. You can tell. I mean, just look, I definitely need my beauty sleep, and yeah. The hair's getting longer, and also I think the hair grows in the night, so there we go. So yeah, I've got to get that, but I will watch that in the morning for sure. Let me see. Dash Shaft says, best moment ever, playing Knock 3 times in a rock and roll revival trio. Singer sings twice on the pipe, boom boom, 3 shots on the snare. Yeah, I won't overdo it, man. Definitely. I'm taking it easy this week because I've had 2 really busy weeks. So I'm yeah, having a great bit of a rest. Guitar Hack, Grandpa Joe wishes you a good time as well. Dave's got a couple of sets of the strings, the Reverend Billy strings, but hasn't tried them yet. Well, let us know how you get on with that. Maybe I'll try a set on the channel. Let's look into that anyway. There you go. Anyway, we're about 7 minutes out. If you've got any questions for me, anything you'd like to know, anything you'd like to ask, I'm all ears and I'm all answers as well. So let me know, and I'm quite happy to answer a couple of questions before we call it a night. But I'm really so pleased that you guys enjoyed the Dusty Hill tribute. May he certainly rest in peace. Bless him. 72 these days is no age, really, is it? It really isn't. But then when you think about Eddie, you know, that's no age. It is such a shame. And we never know what is round the corner, folks. That's why I always put live each day like it's your last on my channel, and that's been there since 2013. Live each day like it's your last, because one day it will be, and you don't know when it's round the corner, guys, so you really got to make the most of it. So there you go. I can't see any questions, so I think what we will do, guys, I think we're gonna bless you, Dash Shaft, thank you very much. Oh, there we go again, Gassy. So as we have reached that kind of time, and because you guys are not asking any questions, actually I did a special thing tonight. I had a little bit of a change, and YouTube offered to only let my subscribers comment tonight. So I'm sorry if you've had trouble commenting, but I ticked that box just to see what it was like, and all of you are in and still chatting, so that's really, really nice to know. Great Vanzini says, haven't heard a health update, is all okay? Yes, brother, at the moment, all fingers crossed is very well, and all the time it stays like it is at the moment, I'm really, really happy. So yeah, we should be good, mate. Sean Hockey says, how long will the marquee stay up at this point after your daughter's party? Well, somebody we know's got a 50th birthday coming up on Friday, and so we may well be using it for that. So there we go. Jason says, have you seen the Harley Benton EX84 Explorer style guitar? I have, with the EMG pickups. It's just been released. I was going to bring it up on Friday, but we got a bit carried away with chatting about the Boutique Guitar Festival. Mark FX, mate, late in, but lovely to see you, and hope you maybe come back and see another live show. Mike, which maker drumsticks do you use? There is only one set of sticks you can use, and these are Vic Firths, and these are I can't read what, I think they're double A's. They're very light sticks because, as you know, they are for the electronic kit. And the amazing thing about electronic kit is I've had these sticks as long as I've had the kit, and they haven't got a single dent on them because the heads, the mesh heads, are so easy to play. And yeah, these are really, really nice, like a set of Vic Firths. So there you go. Awesome stuff, man. Cool. Active is the active or passive EMG? They're active. I'm pretty sure they're active, man. Let me put my drumsticks back. There we go. Dave Lewis became an OAP last month. Well, happy birthday for last month, brother. I wish you'd said, I'd have sung for you. They have never broke. Used Graphtec saddles and Nut 2. Great combo with these ultralight strings. Well, there you go, man. That can put people off from staying and maybe subscribing later too at CGS. What did I do? What did I do? Yeah, what kind of electronic kit do I have? I have a Roland TDK 50, and there's, well, they're V drums basically. TDK 50, it's their flagship kit. I bought it second hand because I couldn't afford it new, and I absolutely adore the thing. So yeah, and it gets used all the time in the studio. I do all my tracks on it as well. So there we go. I don't know what I did to put people off. So let me know what I did to put people off from staying and maybe subscribing. Bam, because I didn't mean to do anything. If I've upset anybody with something I said, I apologise. That certainly wasn't intended. RD said they have batteries in for the auto time system. There you go. Oh yeah, I see what you mean, making chat subscriber only. Yeah, it was only that YouTube offered it, and I thought, okay, I'll try it tonight, because do you know the funny thing is, I assumed, and I think rightly, that everybody that chats on my show is a subscriber, and I figured that if it said subscriber only, it might cause a few more people to subscribe so that they could message. At least that was what YouTube were pushing. I don't know what YouTube are pushing these days. I never can tell. But there you go. But I won't be doing that in future anyway. So it's a one-time only thing, man. Thank you very much, Dennis. Yes, he does mean that indeed. CGS, I bought a few pairs of black Vic Firth light sticks from my electronic kit a few months ago. Really like them. They are really, really cool. I've never had a problem with them. They're really nice and light. So we have got to that time, my friends, when the old clock on the wall says it's 7:30. We made it all the way to an hour, and I just want to have a little drink to Dusty Hill and a big drink to you guys. So until I see you again, you guys take good care.